Alright, let's go live. Early morning, well, not really early morning, it's already 10:15, but get some morning farming going on in here. Start off, I'm gonna go ahead and spray this field over here. Sugarcane is what I've got going on over here, and oddly enough, only part of it has grown. We got 3 stages here. Look at the difference. That's insane. 3 different stages. I think that's because I had sped up time. It was raining as I was planting this, and I looked at the clock and I'm like, oh crap, I'm gonna go live here. So I decided to go ahead and speed up the time, and then night came, and well, might as well continue to speed time through overnight because I didn't want to live stream in the middle of the night. And so now I've got 3 different stages of growth here on this field. It'll all still take the fertilizer, so it's all good. Get this set up here. Where are we at? New. There we go. Shift it over. So what I got planned for today, starting off with this, eventually I'll get to harvesting the 3 fields as well. That's all soybean. EVR, as you see down there in the bottom where it says glance, I don't know if you guys are able to read it. It says the Volvo FH16 ARs full of 25,000 of canned veggies. So I think he was in the process of taking that to a store or like the museum or something like that to get some cash on it. And I think that's when I said, hey, I'm going to play some PUBG tonight. And he's like, oh, wait, I'll quit this and come over. So I think I kind of, he stopped halfway through all that. So I'm going to go ahead and finish that off for him. New again. We look good over there. Let's shift it over a little bit. There we go. So I'll finish that for him and cash that out. We've got some stock over there at Delmonte. I got to take some corn over there as well. I have to go check on the seeds also because I'm down to a little under 7,000 seeds left in my storage. So I need to get some seeds. What else was there? I'll have to make sure we still have plenty of silt and everything else we need for production of fertilizer, liquid fertilizer, and seed as well. So I'll be working on that. I need fuel. I'm down to like 1,400 in my own reserve. I've got around 850 in the production tank there, so hopefully I can get to some grass cutting today as well. I've got plenty of grass around me over there by the orchards as well, plenty of grass. So I will get to work on that hopefully today. And to stream for, I don't know, 3, 4, maybe 5 hours. We'll see what I decide to end up doing. I really don't have a game plan here when it comes to that right now. I just decided, you know what? I'm going to do some morning farming and stream it while we're doing it. I know I'm going to have to get off here eventually at some time this afternoon to go ahead and work on my iRacing skin for tonight. We're running the circa 2013 COT cars for NASCAR at Talladega, so they're a little bit different than trucks, and so it could get interesting. But it's just more Talladega practice for us in light of what's coming next week, which is my cash race for the Silverado circa 2013 trucks at Talladega. So that's an open race. I've been posting it everywhere I can, and hopefully those who do have iRacing are able to get Talladega, come out and join us, have some fun, and try to win some iRacing credits. And we might give away some Steam stuff. I'm not sure on that yet, but the main focus will be iRacing credits. But no, don't do that. I don't want to fold it. We'll be raffling stuff off as well during the stream. Mr. Moose is in, his herd, the crew. We've had a couple of people back out just the way subscriptions are working, but I'm going to be hooking up EVR here. He is going to be doing some TV camera angles as well as a little bit of announcing, or he says he's going to try anyway. Hopefully that works out. And so we're going to have a multi-stream going, basically. So Moose and myself, and then the TV camera angle of it. And so hopefully it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. And we'll see how many people actually show up. That's my main concern. I'm not really expecting a whole lot. You know, I'm not, you know, someone that's really known in the iRacing thing. Oop, hit the microphone. My subscriber base on here as well as YouTube is not really strong with iRacing. I've got some that like it, and I've already got some followers, some subscribers that said, yeah, I'll be joining, you know, I'll be racing with you. So hopefully they are able to do that. And you know, I don't even rule out giving out some iRacing credits to help for the cost of Talladega. It's $14.95 on iRacing, so you know, maybe tonight I'll toss out some iRacing credits if anyone's interested, if anyone is looking for them. But of course you have to have iRacing, so we'll see. But busy day for me. Looking forward to today as well as next Saturday. I'm really stoked for it, and hopefully I'm able to get another YouTuber into it as well. Moose has been doing some talking to some people. I'm not going to name names because, well, it's still up in the air. You know, it's just talk, and talk is cheap. You know, anyone can talk. So hopefully we can get one or two others and make this kind of entertaining. And the only downside is you know, with this short notice, you know, I don't know if, you know, say for example a YouTuber does join, you know, this short notice here, yeah, I'm not too sure if his or their base would, you know, be able to join. You know, if they just waited, if they didn't say anything until, you know, a couple weeks before, or, you know, a couple days before, and say, hey, we're doing this event, you know, you guys want to join, blah, 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 and it might be too late, you know? Alright, I've got fertilizer in here. I don't know if I can load up. I don't think I can. I think I need to have something like that cedar I've got in my hangar. Hey, Mini-Me, what's up? I think I need something like what I have in the hangar to load up and then offload it into here. But I don't think that's going to happen. So, yeah, unload. Nope. I'm not going to be able to pick up the 800 or 900 that I have there. So, I got some digestate I can load up with that. I think I'm going to be needing silt. Ooh, only 20,000 left? Wow. Where is my trigger? Oh, I'm on the wrong one. There we go. Who are we joining? Who's joining here? EVR is coming on. With all the mods, it depends on the person's internet and their PC as well. You keep sitting here synchronizing for a while. This is the annoying part. There we go. There we go. All right. There we are. Refill. See if EVR comes down to my streaming channel here. 7,000, 6,000, 5,000, counting down. There we go. Awesome. Let's go get some seed. Oh, wait. Might as well take some crop down there too, right? Alright, what do I want to take? Okay. Nope, not sorghum, not sugarcane. Oh boy. Oh, hello. Sunflower. EVGA must have done something with that one. They can also, when that pops up, if someone else is on your server, they can cancel or okay on whatever, so. Yeah, that's great. I'm gonna take the barley. Take the barley. I think that's what I was gonna use for my seed crop anyway. Let's go get some seed. I was also going to use the train to take one full car of corn over to Delmonte as well. We're a little low at Delmonte, so I've got 150 or 170,000 in corn in my storage, so I've got to grab train 3 and take that back to that hub between train 3 and train 2, and then move it over to train 2 so I can run it over to Delmonte. Alright, so I know EVR's been over here too, so he might have cleaned it all out, and he probably did because we are all out of seed. All out of crop. This is the one downside with this map here and how it's set up. You can have 2-3 people come over here and put stuff into these processors, and I'm not going to get much seed out of this. Only 6681. Yep. So that means I need to move fertilizer. But I mean, you can have a whole bunch of people coming over here to work on these. They dump product in there, and
from way downtown.
Freightliner with the host. Thank you, sir. And then before you know it, it's all gone. All right, so let's get the digestate offloaded. I would rather have had... Am I even there? Oh, it already is on low. Okay, there's no sound. Wow. I'm moving around and it's still offloading. Alright, so I'm going to grab this fertilizer here. We need water over there as well. You know what, maybe I'll go shopping for a new truck and a water tanker. take a look here real quick. What would I want to buy here? I like the universal tanks. So I'd probably end up getting... How much is this one? 50,000, 100,000. But that goes on something like this. So I want it to be like this, but that's only 30,000. Another 30,000. So something like that. Do I have one like that? No, it has to be the trailer. I don't have a hook truck. I thought I would. Yeah, because this is the one that I have right now. This one right here. Slurry, no. So I can use this one, 30,000 capacity. But I like the idea of using that hook truck too. Alright, so bring this over here, you offload it into here, and the next thing you know, you get seed. Next thing you know, you have an itch on your ankle. There we go. That is really bad when you're racing and you get that. You're really hoping for a caution then. Alright, so I don't need any liquid fertilizer. I've got a couple minutes to spare. I've pretty much switched all over to liquid fertilizer now. I don't use regular fertilizer anymore. 33333. 140,000. Wow. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do here. Let's get some money. Game all of that. Let's do some shopping. YOLO, right? You only live once. Where was it? Universal tanks. So I need to buy that one. Let's make the main color green. 55. So this is one thing I don't understand. $15,000 for this thing. 100,000 liter capacity. That just seems messed up. The downside, though, is I don't know if this is going to work where I'm going with it. That's my main concern. The other thing I just noticed is, what's up with that hitch? Does it use this? I guess we're going to find out. Alright, so I just bought that one. Let's select this one. Main color, yep. Oh, rim color. Ooh, okay, never mind then. I don't need this. I didn't buy it yet. Okay. So let's just select this. Off. Let's see. There you go. Drop that off. Let's drive on over to the store, shall we? Well, I was going to say, wait a minute, am I stuck? I can't be. I've already been through this tunnel with this thing. signs do not apply to me. Alright, so what is up with you? What happens here? Oh, there's wheels underneath there. Look at that. There we go, attach. Look at that. That's awesome. Oh, that is not awesome, because it has basically locked this truck into one. That is not awesome. I wonder if it's because I got this tank on the back. Alright, let me try this. Okay. Move this over here. There we go. I'm just doing a little experiment here. Does it turn any better without that tanker on? A little bit, yeah. Alright. Well, that proposes a nice little quandary. I don't want to buy another truck just to haul this thing. So I'm going to have to drive it as is, get it back over to the liquid fertilizer, and then probably drop off my vac tanker here and use this truck to pull this thing around. It was probably meant for just a tractor. It's probably not even meant to do 80 miles an hour either. You can lengthen the trailer boom with the right mouse. Oh, look at that! Oh, thank you very much there. The Narinja? Whoa, there's a wall there. Yeah, that's the first time I've used this, obviously. Wonder how far out you can go. Well, that's max. Okay, so you can pull it in, retract it. Awesome. Oh, I see the mouse up there on the upper. Okay, was I just missing that, or was that not visible? Okay, I just, because of all that, I got completely lost. So let's go do what I was going to do here. We need water. Now, normally you can just buy a water tank, you know, a water tower. But you can charge for the water you pull out of it. There is a spot up here. I think there's two. But there is a spot up here where you can go ahead and collect water on your own. Let's see, what was, let's see, actually, I see beach. Can I get down over there? On the off-road. Yep, that's what that tank was made to do, right? Just go off-roading and bounce all over the place. Oh, cool. All right. I was going to head up to the grain elevator. You can get water up there. But I didn't notice there was a beach right here. So there you go, free water. Pull up to a beach, pull right up, get yourself parallel with it. Now my alert's not working because I just noticed I'm looking over here at my XSplit, and it looks like I have Jessabella1234 as a new follower, and I didn't see that pop up. So either it's delayed or I missed it. Either way, thank you for the follow and welcome. There we go, refill. 100,000 coming at you. This might take a while. Ah, now EVR joins. Let's see. Good morning to you, sir. Mm-hmm. Wake up.
It's not that, it's my pills.
Ah. Yep, this is going to take a while. I'm going to bank the rest of my money here. Always should leave your money banked, just in case something happens. You get booted, the server crashes, something like that. You should only pull out money when you...
How goes the live stream? How's it going?
Doing alright. Just talking to a couple people here and there, showing them how to get water, and now we're going to go back and refill the fertilizer. Making seed. 20. I just missed Moose.
How much was in there? I remember I put a lot of digestate, a lot of fertilizer.
$25,000 fine for blocking traffic. We're still filling up, right? Yeah, there we go. Wow, this is taking forever. Well, I'm going to be using the train to roll some corn over to Delmonte. I noticed we're down to like 40,000 or something, so I've got 150 or whatever. So I'll pull 120 with the trains and drop it off over there.
Sounds good. Better. How's the potato situation looking?
I think it's good. We can get to it here. Yeah, potatoes are still 304 out of 500. Corn's down to 40, onions 298, and carrot is 101. I've got carrot at my place too, so I will probably move some of that over. Start production as well.
Sounds like a plan.
Have you gotten fines for insufficient resources? Have we gotten any fines for insufficient resources?
I honestly have no idea.
Can I get a witness from the congregation?
There, now it's working. Toki 1996, thank you for the follow. Oh, hello. Uh-oh.
You mean like the contract thing?
I don't know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get a running start, maybe?
The best place to take the canned vegetables is over at the museum. You get like 3,300.
There was others that do 33 as well.
I looked around yesterday and they're all 2,600 to 3,000.
Yeah, I saw a couple that were 33.
Must have raised the price then.
Oh! Oh! Come on! Come on!
I've just been taking them to the museum because they paid 300 more and it was closer.
Don't you do it. Oh, he says you get hit with it if a factory runs out.
Okay then. It's the first time I ever heard that.
Well, Delmonte was shut off with production, so that's probably why we haven't seen it. Uh-oh.
Yeah, the stockpile was full, so I was just like, trying to, you know, stop production and go ahead and start moving the canned veggies around.
I'm gonna have to drop it. See if I can ram it. Push it. That's what's really holding me up. You can see I'm driving just fine here. Not a contract. All I can figure. Okay, I gotcha. That's just what you figure. The only puzzle pieces that fit. Hey, Burnt Toast, what's up?
Oh, I widened up the fields too.
Jeez.
Well, Superfield got widened by 4
I am
meters,
professional. Do not try this at home.
and 36 got widened by 8 all around. I made it go to the roads and the railroad. Field 39, I was only going to make it 2 meters bigger for the potatoes. I accidentally forgot that I didn't lift the plow and I was going, you know, to turn around.
Really? Really?
And I'm like, great, now I gotta make it even bigger.
Oh, this is annoying. This is annoying. I'm stuck.
You need
I need to push from behind. I got this tanker. Oh, wait. There it goes. Never mind.
I was about to say.
Oh, yeah, I'm stuck again.
Kidding me.
Wait. Okay, we're good. Mental note, do not take this tanker over to that watering hole again.
If you were still stuck, you would have been waiting for another 2 more rows.
Oh, yeah, because, well, all wheels were turning. The front were turning, everything. I hate drive control. This was on a closed course. Professional driver at the wheel. What's the normal disclaimer at the bottom of those commercials when someone's flying around in a car super fast? Closed course, do not try this at home. Yeah, I never did like drive control. I just, no. With all the key bindings this game already has, you know, the fewer the better. But yeah, we've always turned off drive control. Oh, really? You can't? Oh, you can't get up that little bump? Come on. You freaking wuss. There. Ram it. Christy! That's blasphemy. Here we are, Moose's crew is going to invade my stream here. Put me on full blast. I see how it is, alright.
Yesterday I Took me 5 hours just to harvest super field. I ended up planting hemp. That was a nightmare.
Oh god. So it's a super field that he's
Yeah,
talking about over here.
It's like I had to get a helper.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say he stopped twice. One in the before the middle and one before the end of the field. But my yield, hang on, let me see.
So you did 33, 34, and 35 as one, right? Or did you tag on 30, 32?
No, I left 32 alone because I'm probably gonna use that as
So
peanut field.
EVR merged 33, 34, and 35
But
into one super
the
field.
hemp harvest out of that field was 814,000.
Oh yeah.
Almost filled up the silo.
I haven't seen it yet, but you know what? I think we'll go take a look. He's just over there. Let me get all this stuff offloaded here. I'm going to leave this 100,000 liter universal tank here at the liquid fertilizer, so if we need to, you know, get more water, we can just hook up to it and go.
Yeah, there's a little pond right down the...
Yeah, I just noticed that. Maybe I can get water from there. You got to be able to get down to it.
But be careful because there's a certain way you have to get into it, because if not, your truck will get stuck and slide right down in there.
Oh, yeah, we don't want that. First place on June 10th goes to Moose. Okay.
I did that by accident with the one trailer. It got heavy. My poor truck couldn't pull it out. I get out of it
that's
and
done.
it starts sliding down the pond. I'm like, great, there goes like a couple
I'm going to
grand.
park it right next to it. There's mud on the bank. That's why something like this here should probably be pulled by, you know, a Steiger or whatever. Or a Challenger. You know, something that's got some freaking balls to it. Casket gets second place. You know, I really don't care where I wind up. I'm just hoping for a good turnout. You know, I've said it before. I'm shooting for the moon. You know, 43 car field. That would be just freaking epic. But I'm hoping just to reach the stratosphere. What's up?
So I forgot what I was gonna do.
Oh. He does add more people to it. On the other hand, do it. It'd be fun to watch. See? People are just enjoying the demise of me. E3 is not something I'm really looking at, and I don't really pay attention. You know, I watch Linus Tech Tips and whatever. I mean, I don't think they're going to be there, but you know, I know I'll see on Facebook, you know, such and such coming out or whatever. But yeah, we'll see who says what with what. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on out there, a lot of games that are coming out soon, and you know, one thing I'm feeling someone's dropping the ball here is Rockstar with Red Dead 2. You know, it's not going to be on PC, it's going to be on console to start. And I really think they're dropping the ball with that one. I'll be playing it on console, don't matter. And then when it goes to PC, I'll go to PC. But I think they're really missing out by stalling with the console version. I heard they did the same thing with GTA, that's fine too, but yeah, I gotta work on my skin for the car here today, Moose. Circa 2013 COT.
I love it how when you pull up the
Oh, there it is,
AR
yep.
frames, how it has like the logos on it. It's a cool little feature.
It's looking what?
You know how Like the AR frame mounts, like the box things, like the containers.
Yeah.
Like when you go to fill them up, it'll say like Delmonte or Cogen Forest product.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's pretty neat.
Oh, why am I going this way? I can just turn over here. They'll continue to fill. Oh, yeah, I gotcha, okay. Alright, so here's EVR's. He's got 2 hangers, which I wish I had, but I don't. He's got B's? Okay. There we go. The super field. See, we're already looking at 35.
The only thing that sucks about this whole AR truck is you can't really hook up other boxes to it.
You gotta get a trailer.
I did that and they did not work whatsoever.
Did you change which one it was on?
Yep.
There we go. Yeah, I drove through the whole thing and didn't even realize it. So there's 32, 34, all the way over there to 33. He's taken out the road that separated all of them. That is one massive field. Oh, Red Dead 2? Yeah, it's going to be worth it. Red Dead 1 was fun. It was. Multiplayer, I think, was a little lacking. I didn't really do it too much. You could...
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to swing by your farm, pick up the plum, and bring it to a PV museum.
Oh, the plums that were sitting over there?
Yeah. How much is there, though?
Oh, there's a few pallets. They, you know, I'd go on there and just raise my wanted level, which would pull everyone out to attack me. Oh, look at that. Yeah, he went all the way up to the railroad tracks. He expanded that field. See, I personally don't like that. But that's just me. The cheese is some crazy Russian logo. Yeah, we're not that far in any of that stuff. Out of everyone here on the server, Ross, Bowtie, Mobius, myself, and EVR, and even Rebel Racer, EVR has spent way more time on here than any of us. Yeah, for the most part, yeah, we're running separate farms and separate finances. I mean, we'll help each other on farms, but, you know, what I grow is what I grow, and so, you know, we're all merging everything together when it comes to going to businesses. So, for example, Delmonte, you know, I've got corn and carrot, and I'm taking that over to...
Corn at all, or no?
Did what?
Corn?
What about it?
Did you drop any of it?
Not yet.
I think their train's still there. Since I'm here, where do you want it at?
Here, where? You lost me.
The train's over at Delmonte.
Bring it back to the transportation hub where Train 3 and Train 2 meet. Moose, don't give him any ideas. He will. He will. Give him time. Alright, so alright, taking a load over there. Let's see, how much seed have I made so far? I need seed. I'm not in desperate need for seed, but 8,200. Alright, that's better than nothing. But yeah, we're still merging crops together when it comes to, you know, businesses and whatnot, but And that's what I have found confusing about this map. Some aspects of it allow you, or you know, or I don't know, maybe encourage, I don't know what would the proper words be, to work on your own, to do your own thing. And then it turns around and says, oh, nope, now this here is going to be as a cooperative. You know, buying things or selling things, for example. There's been times where I've bought items and no one lost any money. It was just me.
I didn't think Delmonte actually took down that much money.
What do you mean?
It's going quick, down in the negatives.
I'm positive 54,000.
That's taking money from me.
For what? What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm just driving the train back and it's just taking money from me.
Oh. I'm losing dollars, yeah, but I don't think that's Delmonte. Well, hold on. Let me take a look here.
Now the stone mill's not running.
Alright, I'm gonna stop production, so hang on. Yep, that stopped my money loss.
Yeah, same here.
That's different. I just restarted it. That's worse than the hired worker.
I know. Master plan. The Moosey Moose.
Oh, I'll have to unmute him here in a moment.
No.
No?
No kidding. I'm just busting your balls, Moose.
What do you want? Hi.
Yeah, I was just going to tell you, if you hover over the name of the factory,
yeah,
the menu, if you hover over that, it will tell you what the daily operating cost is.
Yeah, but I didn't expect daily cost per hour. Okay, so it's going to pull it out $1 at a time rather than just deduct it per hour or deduct it at the end of the day.
Nah, it's like daily maintenance. It's a running tally that goes throughout the day.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Well, I mean, it wasn't that way in Rivers.
Yeah, as best I can figure, we keep getting hit with an insufficient resources fee, and it's like $7,000 or whatever. And as best I can figure, it's when a factory runs out of goods. I've gotten it twice now, and the best I can figure is it's if you're producing, like at the factory, you're producing cheese and you run out of milk.
Well, let me get into train 3.
That's the best I can figure. Because contracts don't have any sort of quota on them, do they? Like if you get a contract to deliver 300,000 liters of onions, you don't have to have it in quarters, do you? You only have to have it by the end of the time period.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's all I can figure is it's got to be something to do with it's got to be something to do with factory running out of goods. Because I looked last night, right when we got hit, I looked and we were out of milk at the cheese factory. So, note to self: if you buy the cheese factory, get a whole lot of cows going before, so you're getting 100,000 or more milk in there.
Yeah, Ross has been doing that with the cows and the sheep and the pigs, but he's not on very often, so... And honestly, that is never anything... I have never messed with any animals like that.
Oh, they're fun.
Yeah, I've never gotten around to it. I mean, I did it on Rivers for a little bit. I was, you know, buying the babies and bringing them over to the farm, and I think I did get some milk out of them here and there, but yeah, I never really got into depth with animals.
Yeah, he doesn't, you know, I don't guess he has Well, I haven't seen it. He doesn't have the whole maturation thing on here where you get the young ones and you have to nurse them up and feed them and all that.
Yeah, that was probably a script.
Yeah, it was a UPK thing, but you know, just I enjoy doing the silage and everything, so having to do the silage bunks and all that other stuff, and it's nice. The cleaning up every couple of hours is kind of a pain, but by the way, the termination from the test crew last night, consisting of me and Hemi and Mobius and one other unnamed source. There's going to be a lot of wrecks tonight.
Oh, is this unnamed source someone that we had discussed?
No.
Oh.
But there are going to be a lot of wrecks tonight.
Hey, D. Johnson,
going 60 miles an hour with a car that is skating on ice.
Alright, so tonight can be interesting.
Oh yeah. If anybody tries to draft tonight, I mean, those who can drive can draft, but those who have issues will wreck. It is he is not going to be one of those put your foot to the floorboard and forget about it types. That car just won't run that way. But correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't it Mobius last week, right as we started the truck practice, said, "Man, why are we racing trucks? Why are we racing cars?"
Yeah, he's brought up the cars a couple of times, even though he says he can't freaking stand them.
Last night he's like, "Why are we racing these cars, man? Why aren't we racing these trucks?" Oh, I about fell out of my seat laughing.
Well, he gets his wish this week.
Oh man.
I just gotta be sure I picked the right car because there's two of them.
Yeah, you said the 13, right?
Yeah.
The one I painted up. Yeah, I did another bumper last night, but everybody in the group really laughed and fell out of their floor laughing at it, but decided it might not be something you want to put on your live stream.
Oh, was it making fun of me?
No. It had a green bar that went across the bumper about 3/4 of the way, and it said "safe touch area," and then it had a red bar that covered the right quarter, so you don't get hit there, and spin you around, and it said, "Stop, Daddy, no."
Oh, jeez. Oh, remember, it's your stream too, so if you end up doing it tonight.
I don't see my bumper.
No, but it could come up, or especially if it's in my camera.
Oh man, the fun you can have with stuff.
Oh yeah. Hours and hours of enjoyment or frustration. Take your pick.
Actually, these cars can be awesome. Or truck, I mean.
Yeah, I gotta redo my whole paint theme on there.
Think anybody's gonna show up for it?
A couple, I think. I mean, your guys, my guys, and a couple of followers, and that's about it, I think. I was discussing this. I'm shooting for the moon. 43 full card field. That'd be awesome. But I'll be happy if I can get 20. And I think right now that's probably what we're going to see is 15 to 20.
Still a lot of people for racing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's getting attention on Instagram. I put that post up, and you know, people are liking it. But you know, as far as, you know, likes, you know, converting over to actually joining, you know, that's to be determined.
Yeah.
You know, it's just gonna have to be word of mouth. It's gonna have to be exposure. You know, things like that. So, advertisement. And that, you know, first race like this, as I was also saying before, I'm not known for iRacing. So, you know, there is that aspect there where, you know, I'm not going to get a lot of attention because of that, because, well, you know, I'm not a Fabiano or whoever does iRacing on YouTube. I'm not, you know, not that level.
You can get there.
Oh, yeah. Just the more exposure, the more attention, the better. Oh, wait, what's going on here? I hit offload.
And to be honest, Jeff wasn't that much of an iRacer guy until recently, and the only reason he gets the notoriety is because
I'm hitting I to offload.
he went into iRacing with a channel that had over 150,000 subscribers already.
Yes, that helped.
So, yeah, he became king of the heap right there automatically because they were like, "Ooh, you got a big YouTube channel." So,
yeah, I'm hoping the next one I do is, you know, okay, let's see how this one goes, and then, you know, maybe the next one will be better.
it's just for fun. That's all I look at it. I take it seriously, but it's just for fun. Man, these train transfers are horrible, aren't they?
Well, I'm trying to exit out of the freaking screen. Oh, there it is. The mouse wasn't showing up.
Okay. The flashing it. Yeah, they unload so nice and fast, but they take forever to load.
Yep. That's my pet peeve. Like, 'cause I'm pretty sure in the real world, you open up one of those chutes, they're gonna pour right out.
Not really. In the real world, they take a long time to unload.
Right?
Now, wow, you haven't been home for 3 months. Wow.
Oh, you're talking about loading.
Oh, yeah.
The,
You, I don't blame you, Johnson. You do that. You need...
Just don't mind me. My toes are all messing me up right now.
Wait, huh? What?
However, if you play Train Sim World, it loads a coal truck in 20 seconds, so I don't know.
Well, the coal trains, they do fill up pretty quick. I mean, those trains don't stop rolling when they are loading them up. They're doing like 2 miles an hour or whatever, you know, they're just crawling. But yeah, when they load up the coal trains, yeah, that it's just a continual process, like an assembly line.
Yeah. Well, I think it has like a measured hopper over it, and it's filled and ready just to plop it right into the trailer as soon as the trailer's underneath it.
Well, on our way to work, there's a new new granary, new grain loading spots, and it's one big loop. They've got the grain silos and everything there, and it's just one big loop that the train pulls the cars around in continually, and it just dumps everything right into the cars as it pulls underneath.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I was like, oh, wow. And it's just one big circle. And then the trains go back out on the main line and leave. I've seen that at power plants, you know, trains will bring in the coal and it's, you know, a half circle or a full circle, and, you know, same thing. They just go crawling over the offload spot, and the bottoms open up and it just dumps it all out.
Yeah.
Alright, finally loading up my train here. Gonna head over to Delmonte.
All right, so a little iRacing tonight and a little PUBG afterward.
I don't know about afterward, but I might do a little PUBG this afternoon, depending on how fast I can work on my skin. I need to work on my single player though, because they reset the leaderboards. So I was probably gonna stream some single player.
Oh, I see how it is.
Hey, I'm back to it. I went from being 12,500 to 133,000.
Does that really matter?
Yes.
Really?
It tells me how cool and important I am.
I see. I see. You value your self-worth on what your score is, and
yes, yes. My world, my world, and my what's the word here? I can't.
Self-worth.
Self-worth, yeah. My esteem. That's what I was looking for.
Your manliness.
Yes.
Main card.
Yeah. Sorry, he wants to move up in class on his man card.
Yep. Right now it's like an SD card size. And so going up back up to 12,000 where I was will increase it to like poster board size.
Opposed to travel.
Well, see, I've played one round in single player since they changed over the leaderboard, and I made it to the, you know, last man standing thing, or second place. So does that mean my rating should have gone way up? I killed like 6 people in there.
Yeah, I don't know what they base all that off of though.
I should have a billboard size man card right now.
Yeah, but you're old. It doesn't matter.
Oh shit! Shots fired.
Yours is
You gonna take that, Moose? Come on.
Yours is laminate. Oh, come on. He'll send Rambo against me tonight.
Hey,
get him, boy. Get him. Sick him.
I don't understand. If I'm so much older than you, why do I outperform you so much better?
Well, you're wiser with age. You've been doing this longer.
I was gonna say something, but never mind.
Oh, no brakes. No brakes. Come on.
I was gonna say something along the lines like, probably did a lot of stupid shit when he was younger and kind of learned from it.
Oh, I did, man. Trust me.
Well,
my moments that keep you up at night are many. I still have flashbacks that I just wake up in the middle of the night and go, oh, God.
Did you ever get one of those memories like where you're in the shower and just start randomly thinking about your past and you're like, ah!
No, but you know, like, you'll have those nightmares at night, you know, where you relive something and you remember it and you just kind of cringe from it. You're like,
yeah,
oh, wow, dude, I was so stupid.
Live and learn.
With them big embarrassing moments.
For me, it's more what I said or didn't say that gets me to cringe like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like 10 years from now, I'll probably wake up in the middle of the night cringing this conversation with you guys. But, you know, oh well.
Yeah. All in good times. Oh, see, that's why I'm streaming now. I wanted to get on and do this before you do, because you just freaking kill me.
Well, you know, the good thing is that I woke up and I looked at who was online streaming, because I got ready to hit the stream button and realized you were on. was like, man, I don't want to take those viewers from him.
Yeah, seeing that your crew is basically half of them.
Yeah, if I put Chris to work, man.
What? It was on my damn farm.
And then I found out Mini-Me's got a microphone, so it's like, huh, well, I might invite him over to play with me again. Ooh, that hurt.
Yeah, that's why I don't cut down any trees unless I pull out a freaking license, even the ones on my farm.
It's horseshit though. It's on my damn farm. It's next to my field.
Here's what I love is, I was saying earlier in the stream or in text, EVR, you ought to cut all those at field 36. You got to cut all those trees north of it down, get a license and drop them all down, and then you can extend that field north. And then it goes up a rise, and there's a big plateau up there that you can also clear out and farm it as well.
That's what I plan on doing.
I was going to load up the train cars here with canned goods.
The old farm sim guy in me would think, oh, well, I'll just go ahead and replant a bunch of trees.
I'm going to take it over to...
so don't even bother with planting trees.
A lot of train action here.
No, you can't plant them. The map is oversaturated with trees. So unless you like deforest most of the map, you can't get any more trees on the map.
Really?
Yeah, there's only a certain number of trees that can be placed on the map because of Giant's engine, and he's got the map oversaturated, so you can't, unless you like really thin the map out a lot, you can't get any more trees on the map. You can do the poplar, but you can't plant trees.
Looks like we'll be cutting down a lot of trees then, because I'm over here on the west side of the map, and it's just trees everywhere.
Well, I was thinking that if I once I ran a contract and I planted the trees, I was thinking, well, I'll just make a little tree farm over here.
Hey, sup, dog? What's up?
And then I don't have to pay that license on.
Doing good so far.
Getting the license right now.
Yeah, it's a small price to pay for the to cut 50 trees down. I mean, you make all your money back on the trees. Especially if I haven't done it, but somebody said you can rent the furniture factory.
Yeah, I think you can buy it.
No, they were saying in the forums you can rent it. But it's good money if you rent the furniture factory.
I think it's good money just to do the stone processing.
Yeah, it's just slow. I mean, you can get a train load in 24 hours, but...
Well, you could actually upgrade it to 6,000 liters an hour.
Really?
Yep.
How do you do that?
It costs like $800,000 though just to do it.
Where do you do that at?
Over by the...
I'm cleaning this factory out.
The Remax?
Alright, in the chat says, yes, you can rent it. Deadpool Gamer, thank you for the follow, welcome.
Over where you buy the factories and whatnot, what the hell is that place called? Casket?
Remax.
I guess, whatever.
Yeah.
At the real estate.
There's a building next to it.
Oh, okay. I have to go check that out.
He says, but you don't get furniture, you get timber and wood chips.
Yay.
Oh, well,
and it's still very good money.
I already get timber and wood chips. And I didn't have to rent nothing.
Yeah, the trains are nice. Trains are a nice touch. Okay, we are out. Well, still loading up here because whatever's being produced is going right onto the train.
I don't know, but when Dave gets his computer up, I wish he'd go back through and universalize the map, or
I don't think
get some sort of consistency in the map.
Deliver anything on this road.
The fact that you know, things say they're one thing, but they're another thing when you actually take it over somewhere.
Or how like the transport hubs don't show up, but the south transport is on the bottom of the map, but it doesn't show up.
Oh, the south mill down there doesn't even show up.
Yeah.
Just like the compost factory, the pallet factory.
All right, so now I'm gonna take a look
He
here.
needs to add another pallet factory to the map too, because that one pallet factory is too slow. If you look at all the places you need pallets,
Canned
if you
veggies
open
at
up
the museum,
all the factories and you get all those pallet factory or all the factories going that need pallets,
Piggly
there's no way you
Wiggly.
can keep up.
No railroad to either one of these.
What I've
2400.
just been doing with the pallet factory is every time when they get done, I just bring the truck
2400.
down, load them up, go down the road over to that diner parking lot, and just drop it there.
Well, right. Well, I keep the, you know, I bought a skid steer and put it there so we can just constantly unload it. Because, you know, it's only 4 at a time. He didn't make the conveyor belt very long.
3300
So you
T3T
gotta, and
East
that's,
transports.
you know, the orchards have doubled
Alright,
up,
so I gotta
tripled
go
up
back
conveyors
and
on
transfer
them,
back
so
over.
you can get just tons
That's
and
where I'm
tons of
gonna go.
pallets out of there, but can't get that many pallets out of the factory. And so you really got to keep an eye on it and keep it running all the time. But it's so slow production wise that if you have the orchards running, the greenhouses running, and then you pick up something like Frito-Lay, you're never going to have enough pallets.
On ATS, you have to go on the scales like in real life. Well, I mean, it flags you to go onto the scale, yeah. You can bypass it, and you pay a fine.
Back to it.
Hey, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah,
You don't have to leave if you don't want to.
Hey, Moose. I want to talk to this scary, lonely man.
I'm surprised you were. I mean, I was surprised you were streaming. You know, when I looked this morning, because I was like, well, I might jump on do a YouTube stream for a little bit, and then I saw you were streaming. I was like, oh, maybe.
Oh, I don't want to hurt him.
I figured you'd be like, you know, doing burgers or something.
Burgers?
Oh, respect, man.
Well, and that's what happened on Monday, because I started streaming for an hour, because I was gonna do Farm Sim at like noon, and then the wife come over. Oh yeah, we don't remember. We're going to my sister's. Damn. So much for that idea. So I get home. All right, I'm gonna stream. I'm getting everything all set up, and I'm looking over. I'm watching to see what you're doing, and you're just playing Farm Sim. You weren't streaming it. And I'm like, okay, here we go. And I'm like 10 minutes away from doing it, and then you go live. Damn. So I was like, screw it, you know. He's got 70 people. Okay, fine. So I started doing it anyway. I got an hour into it, and then all of a sudden the ping just went freaking bonkers, up to 150 on me, and the game was just totally unplayable. So I was like, all right, you know what? Screw it. I'm done. And I stopped it.
Well, I will say this: in all reality, you should never not stream because somebody else is streaming. Because, truth be told, the people who are your dedicated fans are going to watch regardless, and they're going to watch both people. They're not going to, you know. I used to think the same thing with Landy and Recon and myself, and I used to always be like, oh well, if he's streaming, I'm not going to stream. I'm not going to be rude or blah blah blah. Or, you know, or whatever. I'm not going to pull people, and nobody's going to watch if I start streaming, you know, when a particular person's on. And the truth be told is they'll put both streams up. They'll watch both of them at the same time, you know. I've just learned, do your own thing. Don't really worry about what other people are doing. I'm just using you as an excuse not to stream this morning.
Yeah, I've been doing
we
this
have
for...
to. We had to get on sometime today and finish up the great onion harvest and see if we make our quota.
Well, that's what I was doing. I was doing carrots. And I'm like, oh my god, this is boring.
Oh, they suck too, and the yield on it was horrible.
Oh, Blues didn't even see my super field.
Yeah.
Oh, he's been watching.
I'm farming the same land that you're doing, so I I'm not going to make a super field, but I am going to combine 33 and 34 together. The two there, so that I have 2 fields the exact same size, basically.
Yeah.
I'm not going to combine the 3 of them together. I'm just going to combine the 2 together, and then. But yeah, we're farming the same basic area, and then everything on the east side of the railroad track, I'm going to combine into one parcel, and I'm probably going to drop those trees and extend that one field out a little bit. But like I like to keep one small field for potatoes.
Like what Mobius was saying, he likes to keep things diversified. And my original thing was just to combine every field and do that, but I'm just like, Mobius kind of has a good point, so I'll just stick with that.
Well, keeping yourself a window is you know, always good for when a
Now,
great
East
demand
Transport
hits and
doesn't
you've got
show up.
72 hours to get something, you know, farmed up.
They're on a T3
Hey,
line
have y'all
here.
run into a problem with... We figured out what the problem was the other night, but I had a field that was ripe, and I went to go harvest it, and as I drove down the edge of it, everything diverted backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just had that happen to me when I started fertilizing.
Take out the ground response mod, or not the crop destruction mod.
Yeah, I have that off. I have not turned that on yet, but everything else I do not have, like the ground response, things like that. But I've seen that multiple times. It happened in rivers. It happens here.
Yeah, it happened to us the other night, and I had to restart the server, and we took the crop destruction out, and it got rid of the problem.
Yeah, it's in here, but it's not activated.
Sucks because I like crop destruction.
Yeah. Well, my issue now is you know, it goes through. I've got the seeders, the planters that have the fertilizer on it. So I'm going through, and of course it fertilizes as it plants it, and it hits its first growth stage. Okay, I'm gonna go fertilize, and it either doesn't fertilize it or it starts fertilizing it around the edges in chunks, in squares. And then, but if I come back to it after it hits its second stage of growth and fertilize it, it does it just fine. So the first stage, I cannot spray fertilize.
It's weird. Yeah, I mean, I had an issue the other night with the lavender because the lavender is regenerative. I went in, and as soon as it hit the first growth stage, I went and tried to weed it, and it wouldn't weed, which was frustrating. And then I drove through it with a fertilizer, and it wouldn't take fertilizer either. So,
yeah, I just wonder if that first growth stage is jacked up.
well, I mean, it works on other fields. I hadn't had any problems on other fields because, like hemp, I bought a hemp field, and it was in its first growth stage, and I was able to weed it and fertilize it. Like, I went through it and fertilized it, and then I came back and weeded it, and I got double fertilization out of it.
I hope that vape isn't too loud for you guys.
I don't think it's jacked up. I just think the map sometimes randomly has a brain fart.
And my workers, if I hire someone, does that too. They'll start working on a field, and then, oh, nope, okay, we're done halfway through here, so we're going to turn around. Oh, nope, we don't like this one, so we're going to turn a different direction. You know, they go all over the freaking place.
Yeah, that's giants for you. I mean, if it also has to do with the
So that's the south.
map mesh.
Yeah.
And when he puts it together, if there's a seam in the map mesh right there, the workers freak out.
See,
a lot of FDR's maps have a lot of bad problems with the map mesh breaking up in them.
Yeah.
And you'll want to go do a ground tip somewhere you can't because the map mesh doesn't line up.
Well, see, now I'm trying to find another one right now. I'm going to East Transport, and it's not showing up on the map. And it's a train 3 line, so I'm on train 3 right now, and I'm looking for East Transport. And so I'm guessing it's right along the southeastern side of the map.
I don't know about that one. Have you figured out, are these white buildings that you come up on, are they functionable?
White buildings.
Yeah, the white stations that are on here that are the old carryovers from Farm Sim 15, you're going to hit one here in just a little bit.
Oh, and this one's not on the map. This might be the East Transport. Yep, that's what it is.
Yeah, he needs a better mini map too that has the actual roads in there. And
There's a mod that I was watching on YouTube. The guy was actually using some kind of roller. It kind of looked like gotta keep it talking. It looks like the road roller thing that you put on the front tractor that to delete fields and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But this one has the option to make paved roads.
doesn't work in multiplayer.
It doesn't.
Yeah, there's a lot of mods out there that do not work in multiplayer.
Yeah, you're talking about it's the field reset tool that came out in Giants, but somebody's gone in and modified it to has all the different textures that you can roll out. And I thought it would be great when I was doing Cherry Hills to go put, you know, I was making a landing that had a whole grass area and I had tilled it up and I wanted it to look better. So I was going to make it into like a chert road.
Oh, this might be the one that Ross was talking about. He said,
sure enough, it won't work in multiplayer.
I think that's a newer spreader.
Looky there, what you finally found.
I think Ross found it. Someone found it. I believe someone was saying, "Hey, I found something," and you know they discovered it, but they never did anything with it. So it's just been sitting there the whole time.
Yeah, we found that one early on, and I sold it. Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna sell it now.
There's a bunch of stuff that we have that we just didn't sell or touch.
I can't remember how many pieces we found. I wish there was a count that looks.
I think there's only 9.
Yeah, there's only 9, but I don't remember if I found all 9 pieces or not.
Oh, I'm pretty sure we haven't. Just like I should have gotten out on the train and explored that East Transport there to see if there was any coins.
Oh, I don't care about the coins.
It helps. Helps when it buys stuff. I mean, you have to have 125 to buy shell. Do you guys get the last dark orange growth state? You know, I don't know. I don't pay attention to it.
Well, the coins don't really. It's your reputation is what has to be up to buy shell. Not really.
Yeah, the coins help your reputation.
Well, I know, but
doing other tasks, hours played, thrashing, animals.
Yeah, I'd rather just do the work than to do the coin.
It's a nice little help, though, a little bonus.
That's not to say that when the metal detector goes off, I don't go click them and find them.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't go out of my way for them because I'd never have like the gold nugget thing, the coin for $1 million.
I think I'm going to come over and buy this little field right here. And then use that for,
all right, I'm going to go try to be
corn,
productive.
potatoes, things like that. Uh-oh. What does that entail?
I'm trying to recruit somebody to wreck you tonight.
Shouldn't be hard.
Yeah, but I need somebody you won't suspect. Yeah, you're already hating on Rambo, so I gotta find somebody new for you. Move. So Rambo can get back in your good graces.
Did you happen to watch that video? He was hitting everyone.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I've gone back through and I've watched the video. And I've
I
watched
see what you're
it,
saying.
and
I see what you're saying.
There are I'm not gonna say anything.
You wait until off camera.
Yeah. Well, I don't like naming names on anything. I don't like naming names on everything. And I go back and I don't look at the wreck. I don't look at the wreck. I look at what caused the wreck. I look at what led up to the wreck. And I see a lot more than a person wrecking. I see a lot more that leads up to it.
Oh yeah, I see
part of it is an experience on all involves part, but it's just not. It's a handful of things that are going on.
Oh crap! I still gotta fertilize that stuff too. Let me get rid of that window. Goodbye. Where's my sprayer? No, I follow.
But part of it is also not being focused on the task at hand.
We need more fertilizer.
Well, truck driving and playing on your phone at the same time, or something like that. It's you've got to be focused on what you're doing.
Yeah. Not everyone has the talent to multitask.
Yeah, not everybody locks themselves in their office for 3 hours and, puts a sign on the outside that says, you will die if you bother me. So.
Oh hell, I wish I had an office.
Oh yeah, that's kind of what I do. I have a sign that's on my door that just says,
"Do not disturb."
Yeah, basically, in so many words. Yeah, when the door's closed, don't come and knock it, or face the consequences, which is usually just a sternly worded letter.
Now moves.
Oh, nice. It feels like partly ripe and not really ripe.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I had sped up time when I was doing that, and then I slowed it down, and it wasn't completely grown. It'll catch up.
Man, our truck is so tippy.
Philip, this is Farming Simulator 17. Just getting one more spray in here on the crops. I don't know when I'm going to end this. Probably 1 o'clock maybe. I don't know. If not before that. Because this is going to take me a while to get that paint scheme on the car.
It doesn't take that long. The template's alright. What gets me is having to save it, refresh it, go into the game and see if everything looks right. So you got to hit Control R
okay.
to clear it out, and you got to at least get back in the car and then come back out into the cam to see it.
I forget what it is to refresh your paint while you're in the car.
I don't know. Control R will get rid of it and turn the car white, but I can't get it to refreshing it.
Oh wait, what's it doing? What's it doing? I don't want to do this. Yeah, I think it is Control R because it'll turn it white and then it just refreshes it for me. you know, because I have uploaded it, the new one, to Trading Paint, so it takes a little bit. Yeah, Moose is in the chat here.
Yeah,
He's
if
talking.
you're in the car at that time, it will, but
Yeah.
I can't see the outside of the car from the interior view.
Yeah, so I just dropped the clutch and spin out in the pit lane. Okay, there we go. That's all I need to do. So I go back up and do the replay.
But you don't even have to do that much. If you once you one time move the car, or well, actually, you don't even have to do that much. If you get in the car and it updates your paint, and then immediately go ahead and escape out, if you click your timeline and make sure it's all the way to the very end, it will automatically show you what your car looks like. You don't even have to drop the clutch. So I look at a car, I update my paint, I hit Control R, I get in the car, I get right back out of the car, and I can look at it again. It's just a whole lot of. I wish you could just hit Control R and it
Get a
refreshed
witness
it.
from the congregation.
Question, Moose, did you ever figure out what the hell that big plateau thing is over by Cargena's? It's got like a chute almost.
They used to have the beast there, and you could pull up and drop your lumber into there, and it would go straight into the wood chip. That's what that was.
I have a full thing of logs right now, and I know that wood chipper all the way down at the other end is gonna be a pain in the ass to dump into. I got the side loader.
There's a wood chipper at or there's another sawmill at I don't know where there's another wood chipper though. I know there's another wood mill at Brown's sawmill there. Yeah, there's at Brown's there's another sawmill there, and it makes board pallet, and it's got the crane. You can actually use the crane to unload it.
But I just realized the board factory over here, it's not operational because I don't got any wood there, so let's drop this off there.
Yeah, when you get done, when you're working on your art, if you got a minute, yell at me. Let's talk 7 Days to Die. Come up with a game plan for that. Yeah. It's getting close, boys. I'm not waiting. I'm gonna start playing and just play and have fun with it, and you know, and I mean, I'll start. I don't care. Well, as far as doing something together, I say let's just go ahead and start doing something and go. I would just make it clear to well, I don't know. I mean, I don't have that many diehard 7 Days to Die in my group, you know, so they like it, but you know, nobody's really diehard. So, but what I would say is, you know, at least for you and me, I don't care. I don't mind restarting every other day, and I think you know, the whole you and me playing together, doing you know, a combined effort on something would be cool for people to watch both sides of it. So, you know, because how many times have you gone out and looted and then off camera done a bunch of mining and stuff that people never see? People never see the base building or something a lot of times, what is actually involved in getting all the resources and everything together. That's one of the things I think, is people miss, and which is actually kind of fun. I actually enjoy the mining.
Need a wall or need a wall? Call the wall. That's why that's my new slogan.
Yeah,
And
that's
then when you get down into the tunnels, you're like, where the hell do I start?
oh, well, I got a system. I got a system in place for, like, you know, like you take the ramp down and then you go, and when you get to it, I've got a system for how I put stuff, how I put things. Like, I build like little structures that point certain ways, so you know which way to go. And you know, like, or I'll put lamps on there in a certain. I've got a whole system together for it. So yeah, I go into.
You give me an auger or an axe, I'm down there for hours on end.
Yeah, my problem is I chase veins, and I will get in a room, and the next thing you know, it is a pit because I've chased a vein and just destroyed the whole room. You know, and it's just this big chasm. And you know what? If you're the guy building on top of that area, sucks to be you.
You gotta tell Moose about the cave-in. Yeah. Yep. Let's just say, don't use miners TNT inside a sand biome. Like, you could fit the hotel inside of this thing. That's how tall the cave-in was.
Yeah, Rambo and I were doing one mine one night. We were in a mine doing one, and we hit a water pocket, and it just, we kept putting frames up to push the water around and everything. And then, I mean, that thing got enormous. It got so unbelievably big. It was just stupid.
Philip, I'm used to seeing the British flag there. That's why I did. If I had seen that, I would have.
I love that game, but
I would like to see them go a little bit towards like what Minecraft has. So you're mining, and all of a sudden you got an opening, you know, or a chasm underneath, you know, caves. There's no caves underground like that.
Well, there are some caves that they put
but they're
in
on top.
Some of them. Yeah.
You know, these are, you know, because underground you have that. You go down as far as, you know, what we'll do here. I mean, granted, they don't go as far down as you would in the real world many times when you're mining and stuff like that. But still, you can go down pretty far. But there's, you know, there's underground chasms and things like that. I mean, hell, look down by Missouri. You can go ziplining in these damn things. So, man,
I have a problem. Let me ask you about.
All right.
I have my pallet system shows that I have 600,000 or 60,000 wood chips in it. And it's showing, as far as the production, it shows that I have 4,000 pallets, which is 100%. But I have no pallets on my conveyor belt, and my pallet system isn't running.
Map reset. You got a red light?
Nope, green.
Nah, there's something blocking it. You got to restart the server. We had that on Rivers all the time. If we ended up, what was it? EVR, do you remember? If we took one from the recent bundle, or we moved out of place or something, if you did something to jack up the conveyor belt,
What's probably what happened, if probably somebody moved a pallet inadvertently, or well, not inadvertently. Somebody probably moved a pallet off of the production slot before it was complete. That's probably what's happened.
Yeah, because the problem that we had was, okay, if you can run over there with the flatbed, Big Daddy one, has the auto load on it. You run over there, pull up alongside, hit that load button, and it starts pulling everything off. Well, it's not big enough to handle the whole conveyor belt, so it'll pull, you know, if there's 6 of them on there, it'll pull the first 5, and then the other one starts rolling down the conveyor belt. Well, before it leaves its original spot, it would get picked up by the flatbed right away. The game still sees that it's there, it's glitched out, so that's probably why
I ended up finding a way, or just to back the trailer up to the conveyor line itself and just slowly back up till it reaches like the very last one.
Yeah, it's usually better just to grab all but that most recent pallet and leave that one there, let it roll all the way down on its own. And then if you really want it, then grab it. But
it's probably what happened. Is probably one of them went over there and pulled it off with the trailer, because I did see they had that trailer out. I don't like using that trailer, really.
yeah,
It's good when you're lazy, so.
I just like to manually do stuff. I mean, I got all the joysticks and everything. I just like to do it. It's fun. There's something to be said for not playing at a neck break pace.
well, we're definitely not doing that here. We're so behind. I mean, EVR has put more time in here than probably me, Mobius, Rebel, and Bowtie combined.
Yeah. Now, you know what I mean. Everybody, I look around and everybody's looking for the simplest, quickest, easiest way to do everything in the game.
100,000 liter capacity on their combine, and it can do 40 miles an hour while it's harvesting.
Yeah, and the 40 mile an hour with a 40 meter header on it that holds 100,000 liters, or they're looking for the snowblower attachment to go on the front of the, on the front of their tractor, so they can just blow silage into their, 200,000 liter trailer or whatever. And I'm just like, you don't have to do everything that fast, So to each his own. Everybody has their own way of playing it. It's just, for me, I like to, I like to sit down, have a nice adult beverage, and just go through the motions and relax and chit chat
somewhere.
If I want to stress out and I want to worry about, a million things to do, I could play PUBG.
Like I was just thinking about yesterday about buying another combine because of the super field. Like with the hemp, oh my god, that took at least 4 to 5 hours just to complete.
Really?
Yeah. It
does fill up quite quick.
Yes.
I got about 100. Let me find the exact number. 814,486 liters just from that farm, and that was stage 2 fertilizer. Any more, it would have filled up the silo, and I would have been stuck with mass quantities of hemp.
See, you're mentioning PUBG, and now I'm kind of wanting to go and play that. You son of a bitch. Look what you did.
I think you want to play squad.
Squad.
I think you want to squad up. I know you want at least a duo.
Oh, Mobius is online too. We'll see how long he hangs around. I don't know. He actually rage quit last night.
Yeah,
First time I ever saw that.
Yeah, he was kind of mad.
He's watching in the stream. He just said book Battlefield. I got
Bad Company too.
I got Battlefield 4. I had the game, and then EA was like, okay, we're going to make all the expansion packs free. Okay, I downloaded them all. I have to re-download everything, though. I don't have anything on the computer here.
Yeah, I got Battlefield 4. I don't really like Battlefield and Call of Duty games. I don't like that spawn on your spawn of, so that you can go kill the guy that just killed you.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. I like games like Arma, where you can be a sniper and you can actually be a sniper. You can go take the time, get in a spot, find a spot, and sit there, and then just destroy people. And if they're stupid enough to come back around, you can destroy them again. They ain't got a clue where they got shot from.
Did you see the new Jet up their the Jet DLC pack is like $20?
Yeah.
Like my farm in 3 days for
All right, I'm gonna mute this. I'm gonna be right back
price
because
down.
I need a
Because
beverage.
95% of the servers have all the DLC things added to it.
Well, it depends on what you play. Like, I like to play Exile, and nobody has anything on Exile like that, you know? It's
they
just
have the,
strict stuff.
Like what do you call it? The choppers. They'll have the.
Yeah, they'll have the choppers, and they'll have a lot of different, you know, tanks and stuff like that. Yeah, but not jets. Which I have all the, you know, I have everything but the jets for Arma. I'm actually, that's what I need to do today.
I wasted a butt ton of money on that Apex because that was just. I can't stand Tanoa. That's just like the dumbest map ever.
It's different.
It's different, yeah. I'll give you that much, but I played it maybe 4 times. And I'm like, really? I paid this much money for this?
This map my buddy's playing on right now. I love the vegetation on it. It's got so much cover that you actually can walk past somebody and never see.
Especially with the ghillie suits and all that. That's the one thing I don't understand about Arma is how, like, I have a GTX 1080 and if I put it on ultra settings, my everything is just like struggling to keep like 30 frames.
Well, now it's better. The problem with Arma in the past was Arma was a 32-bit system, so it didn't matter how much memory you had. Arma was very CPU based. When it was originally written, it was written because it was written back when 64-bit really didn't exist, and the hardware that you have today didn't exist. So it was written to be more of a GPU light than it was to be, because most everybody's systems were subpar GPU and good CPU. So it functioned more off of your CPU. The new 64-bit version of Arma that is out now gives you the ability to utilize all your memory, and also it works more off your GPU.
Well, I think the last time I played it was a couple months ago.
Yeah, they just recently, it might have been within the last month or so that they put this 64-bit version out, and all the servers went to the 64-bit version, and it's better. Now, you just like Flight Sim, you're not going to see amazing improvements on it, but you are going to see improvements on it.
There goes Moby is talking about Battlefield. He knows that his ears are ringing. Either that or he's watching the stream.
Yeah, he's watching.
Battlefield 3 theme song.
I don't know, from what I read, Broken Field 4 is getting a lot of more attention these days because everybody's just wore out on Battlefield 1.
And there's not a lot of content.
Well,
Cheaters.
4 is just still so awesome.
Yeah.
think June, somewhere in June or this month, they're going to be adding the Russian Red Army for Battlefield 1.
Yeah, I don't care what they do. Battlefield 1 just doesn't have any interest in me. If I want to go play World War I, I'm going to go play Verdun. Or Verdun, however it's pronounced.
Yeah, Verdun. I downloaded that one because it was free, didn't play it, and I think it's still on sale, so I might buy it, but yeah.
I mean, it's as close to trench warfare as you can get. I mean, it's well done.
Now, is that still straight up multiplayer, or is that kind of like an objective kind of thing?
It is multiplayer. I don't think it has a campaign with it.
I mean, I liked Battlefield 1. I've got it for the PS4. And I didn't really have a problem with it. I haven't played it since, though. I mean, I played it for like 2 days after it came out, and then, back to computer, you know, whatever was going on here. I think that was before I really started doing anything here with YouTube or with the PC or anything like that, so.
Yeah, the whole Battlefield and Call of Duty franchise is just, they wear thin on me when you kill somebody and 2 seconds later they come back and kill you. Because they know right where you're at because, you know.
They spawned on their
yeah,
squad.
They spawned on their buddy.
That's why I liked Mag so much, because you couldn't do that. You had to go back to spawn.
God, Mag.
I had that.
That game was awesome.
Yes, it was.
That brings back a lot of memories. Same thing with SOCOM confrontation.
Oh, any of the SOCOMs.
SOCOM, yeah, SOCOM was great. That's the game that needs a new version.
SOCOM 4 was just complete garbage. I played like the campaign and I'm like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, if SOCOM would go back to the beginning and do a modern day version of it, you know, with that style of play and everything, and it would be awesome.
I remember waking up 8:30 in the morning, have my breakfast and all that, turn on the PS3, SOCOM confrontation for like 8 hours straight.
Oh yeah, did that with PS2 and regular SOCOM, so playing on Frostbite, the oil rig.
Oh yeah. The oil rig, I kind of hated though. It was just way too close. Like, real close border.
Desert Glory. I remember because they had it was like GameBattles.com or whatever, where they had the rankings and you could, you know, challenge people there and keep your stats and whatever there. And I played a one-on-one fishhook. Yeah, fishhook. That's what that oil rig one was. What was Frostbite? No, fishhook was the beach, wasn't it? But anyway, Game Battles. I was on a one-on-one and the guy didn't like the fact that I killed him with a grenade when he was hiding with the hostages in the jail cell on Desert Glory. And he's like, oh, you're cheating, you're cheating. I was like, dude, you went to the same freaking spot that 90% of the people here in this game go to. Of course I'm going to toss a grenade there.
I think Frostbite was the Russian military one. Wait, there's two snow maps. One was the Russian military, and the other one was like
hey, Thunder, what's
like
up?
A lumber mill or something like that.
Damn it, now you're gonna make me bust out the phone and look.
I know. Frostbite, I thought, was the company that did the engine for Battlefield 4.
Well, yeah, that's, you know, but we're talking about SOCOM.
I know.
Gotta drink more coffee there, old man. You're losing it.
Alright, I'll see, I'm now I'm getting different things. Frostbite.
Alright, you had Crossroads, which was like the Somalia looking thing. And then you had your Desert Glory. Frostfire was
That's what it was.
oil rig.
The Frostfire.
Oh god, did I hate Kashba. That
Yeah.
and Quarantine. Oh my god, I hated that map.
I don't think I liked Quarantine. And then he had Abandoned, which was the Asian map. Then they brought it back in a later one, and it was Night.
Urban Wasteland and all that. That was a fun map.
Alright, what else? What else? What else? That's growing. I don't want to get into harvesting here if I'm going to end up quitting this here soon. I've got fertilizer and seed, so we're good there. Let's take a cruise. Let's take a drive.
I just can't remember the name of that snow map.
Drop that off. The original maps were Abandoned, Bitter Jungle, Blizzard, Blood Lake, Death Trap,
Blizzard.
Desert Glory, Frostfire, Night Stalker, Rat's Nest, and the Ruins. I liked the Ruins. That was a good one.
Yep.
SOCOM 2, Frostfire, Blizzard, Night Stalker, Desert Glory, Rat's Nest, Abandoned, Ruins, Blood Lake, Bitter Jungle, Death Trap, Sandstorm, Fish Hook. That was the extraction one where you had to go up the hill through the village from the beach. Mad Mekla, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Fox Hunt. Oh, I liked that one. That was a good sniping map. Crossroads, The Mixer, Vigilance, Requiem, Guidance, Chain Reaction, Sujo, Inawapi, Shadow Falls. The DLC had After Hours, Liberation, and Last Bastion. I don't remember most of those, but I loved being on the terrorist side for Fox Hunt. Getting that frickin' 50 cal or whatever it was, going up to the mountain and just picking them off, because they had always come down along the fence line.
I remember in Confrontation, they had the SR-25, and then they had the SR-25 Tilly. Oh man, that thing was a beast. And then when you would go to the PlayStation,
Ooh, only 92,000. I will
thing,
buy that
whatever
right now.
That was called, that little
What is
sim
this?
game looking thing.
Right.
Like you had to go to the confrontation section, and then you had to find the pieces for the golden AK just to get in.
And then I can put sheds here and move my
build it in a certain timeline. Or
harvester
time
over here for this
period.
one.
Like it was, like you had a time were time in order to put the. You had a certain amount of time to put it together. If you didn't put it together, you couldn't get it done. That's what I was trying to get at.
Finally. God.
Shut up.
Oh, you did get all the plums, huh?
Yeah, I think there should be more brewing up.
Nope, needs water. All out.
Where the hell did my tractor and my stump grinder go?
Compost or manure? Yeah, that's what I don't have.
Don't tell me somebody sold the damn thing.
It's already 86 degrees out. Thank God we got the AC on. Because I was actually thinking of plowing a little bit to open up a spot to do a small field just for corn, things like that. Because doing a big field like this, no. With that harvester, no. No bueno.
Getting back to SOCOM, like, I was highly upset when they said they were shutting down the servers.
Oh yeah.
I was just like, why? Everyone's on there. Like, that was my livelihood, and that was like my sanity. And then got into the Battlefield 1943, and bad companies started coming around, and
You filled the void.
yeah. But my heart still aches. It wants confrontation back.
Everybody does, though. Everybody you talk to wants SOCOM back.
I think what really killed it is when they did 4, that, like, everyone just, like, lost all hope in it.
No, that was the last ditch effort.
Kind of like with Call of Duty. Hurry up, make a World War II game, let's get our fans back. Even though that it's basically based off of Saving Private Ryan.
Alright.
My problem with Call of Duty is always the exact same game. It's just repackaged.
I don't know where he's at. No, he's over there at the shop. What you buying?
Stump grinder.
Oh. I have not messed with the settings on this one, so I don't know.
I keep forgetting to grab my lavender harvester thing.
I really hate the economy in this game. I don't like the fact that if EVR goes and buys a stump grinder, you got to pay half of it.
Mm-hmm.
Or a third of it or whatever.
Oh, what, it took money from you too?
I don't know. Not everything takes money.
Yeah, I get
I
it.
especially
none of
don't
the
like it if
controls.
the admin buys something that it takes money out of other people's account.
I just don't like this mod itself in general.
Yeah, I gotta put it over on the
it's nice to
joystick.
have, but
The
then
joystick
again,
used to have all the stuff, so now this is backwards for me.
they could work out the bugs and everything and give, like it's called
Yeah,
separate
damn.
accounts for a reason. Not like, hey, we're gonna take your money from your account because someone's buying something. They should just call it a joint account.
Yep, gotta go work on the joystick.
Well, admittedly, it's better than the way Giants has it set up. Which I understand why Giants did it the way they did it, you know, where you can give somebody money, they got money to play with, but then when they get off the server, it goes back to the servers, that way protecting the owner of the server from having a bunch of people get on, get money, and then never come back. But it's still messed up.
See, I don't want to do it like that because it just, yeah.
You know, for multiplayer purposes, I'd like the ability to lock vehicle.
What to do next? What to do? Bought that one.
I'd like to be able to keep EVR out of my truck.
I don't even want to get in that crusty ass thing.
It's already set to 1
Colder
meter.
than the dirt you sleeping.
Oh,
Well, there's
come
an
on,
option.
man. You like the smell of it.
Once you turn on the harvester.
Smells like fish and sweaty ball sacks.
Like that.
Yeah, see, 9. I've already changed it, so I can change the length all the way up.
I don't really understand why, but you know, you do.
Oh, whatever.
Freaks. How much seed do I have in here? I don't know. 2,900, okay. Unfortunately, this is... No, I can use these, yeah. Actually, I should do corn. Instead of just cutting grass, I should just cut up corn, but I don't have anything grown, so... I think that's what I'll do next. So after I harvest all these soybeans, I'll plant corn, and then that's what I'll use to fill this bunker up so I can get more...
So have you guys
silage.
bought any business, any factories like that weren't on sale?
No, we've only bought one, and that was Delmonte, and that was on sale.
I purchased Delmonte, but then before Delmonte went on sale, I wanted to get a factory up and running. So I went through the list of everything that we had available and decided that the dairy was probably the best bet because it took the minimum amount of resources, sold good. Plus we had cattle making milk. So we needed to, take advantage of that. So the deal was $220,000 for the dairy for Borden Dairy. So I went ahead and went up there and put in a purchase for it. And it takes, I think, like 12 hours for it to go. Well, the price that's in the store is not the price what you get it for. The owner
actually,
came back and counter offered for $330,000.
oh, I'm actually gonna try it now. I'm gonna game all my money and I'm gonna try to buy something like the sugar refinery or something.
Yeah, I think the next thing I'm gonna buy is the flour plant.
Oh, the grain mill.
Yeah, the grain mill. Though I did read like the birdseed place is fairly profitable because you get a 3-to-1 yield on what you put in there.
Well, screw it. I'll buy that right now then. Grain mill's cheaper, but I forget. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to be admin for it. I forgot. So let me put you guys to a different screen
And don't worry, it's the weekend.
and
People
go into
probably out
admin.
partying Friday nights. Casket getting drunk, saying he's going to bed, but he's out and out on the front patio drinking some Jack.
Okay. Bring you guys back. Let's try this again. Black Cap Birdseed. Contacted the owner, waiting for an answer.
Oh yeah, since you're doing that, I can't actually do stump grinding.
Why?
It's not letting me. I'm hovering over it with the grinder and it's not cutting it.
Because I'm an admin right now?
No, because you're doing that thing.
I've already sent it.
Have any effect on it? Yeah, you won't get a response for 12 hours.
Oh, never mind, there it goes.
And over here, Big Sky. And this is where you upgrade your storage. Okay. Back up. Now let me put you guys back to another screen while I go ahead and get out of this. I have to quit the game. I wish I could just go ahead and say, okay, I don't want to be... Come on. I quit the game and it's just sitting here. There we go. There is no way to get out of admin mode once you go into it. Rally Racing is coming to iRacing? Ooh. Mobius said in chat that Rally Racing is coming to iRacing.
It's a rumor I've been hearing.
Yeah, we'll see about that, Thunder.
Yeah, how awesome is that going to be?
Be right back. I'm gonna give me some food.
Alright. Yeah, it's probably going to be a while until we see Rally.
I'll tell you what, that dirt rally is awesome.
Oh, yeah, it's fun. It depends on what they're going to do, though, because that... I mean, without watching the video, that Tanner Faust driving the Volkswagen, that is, I think, course racing. The World Rally Challenge or whatever that they have here in the States, where it's a set track, like in the X Games.
Yeah, it's not... You're wanting Baja.
Well, the other one is World Rallycross, which is like what they have over in Europe, which is so popular, where they have the time stages. Going from point A to point B, going down roads and things like that. So there's two different types of rally. That's here in America as well. But it's not as popular as it is over in Europe. This version here, where you're going around a set track, is...
Yeah, I don't like that.
Which one?
That's what
The track or
That's
the time
what
trials?
I don't like the track. I like time trials. Now, have you ever played dirt racing? I mean, dirt rally?
No.
Dude, that game is amazing. That's what I'm talking about.
I have 3, but I never touched it.
Oh yeah, no.
Hey, Diesel, what's up?
Get Dirt Rally, the new one that came out last year. It's awesome. You'll love it. If you like time trials, you'll love that game. They did an amazing job with it.
Oh no, I just lost all my money. I had over $300,000 in my bank, put it in the game, went in admin mode, and of course it combined it. So I'm gonna have to go back into admin mode to get all my money back. And I think because I left admin mode, I'm not gonna hear what happens with the sale.
It'll take, like I said, it takes hours.
Yeah, but on Rivers, I had to remain an admin for a sale to go through. If I logged off, I never heard if the sale went through or not.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
I end up playing as the admin the whole time.
Yeah, I just hate how it mixes up the money, though.
I don't really worry. I don't have to worry about it because we don't play the way you do.
Well, it still says request was sent. Well,
Yeah,
the problem is if you go negative, the server goes negative, then you're screwed.
Yeah. Well, have to be smart enough not to go negative.
Well, I normally am.
I keep money in my account. Like, I keep my money separate from the bank. But I, you know, the way it wipes everybody's funds out all the time, because my guys constantly forget to bank their money and stuff, so they don't ever have any money. So I'm constantly having to give them money when they get on, because really the only two people that are farming consistently on my map are me and Rambo. And you know, Matt gets on every once in a while, Jeff gets on every once in a while, and Chris has been on a lot lately, but it hadn't been that way. And so, I mean, there for a while I was playing single player on it, so it is what it is, you know. And so I end up having to give them money a lot of time. But I keep a lot of money, and they give me money a lot to buy equipment and stuff since we're doing stuff.
Yeah, Moose is not sitting here playing with us, but he is hanging out in the channel here on Discord. We're just talking about different things. Remembering back to SOCOM and, you know, things that are going on that's coming up here. I do not expect a big yield out of this field. Well, I think I'm going to do another half hour on this, take a small break, and then come back and stream some PUBG for a little bit. Yeah, Thunder, we were just talking, though, about 7 days and what we're going to be doing. Moose and I have to discuss things off camera here. We're both going to be streaming and doing 7 days. So I'm going to try to do a single player as well as a multiplayer. And we might have a couple different multiplayers. We're going to have one that's just for us and the crew, not on camera. So that might be just for fun. Then we're going to have another one for the crew and the herd to play together. You know, probably as one collective or maybe a town kind of deal. We'll see. But it's something we are discussing, and we will hopefully be doing here and having some fun with, you know, streaming and video with it. So I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be interesting. You'll be on Flight Sim? Oh. I heard that, oh, hang on a second. There we go. Yeah, I know someone else was, Moose was saying he was talking to someone, and I think they were going to Flight Sim Con or something like that. But I thought that was this weekend. They're doing something this weekend. I forget. And they were interested in the June 10th race. And actually, it was another YouTuber. And I was like, hey, great, you know, more exposure, you know? That'd be awesome. I will be floored if we can get a full 43 car field. I will be floored. That would just be freaking epic. It could be a nightmare, though. You know, careful what you wish for. 43 car field. You know, even if a quarter of those people have no experience or are just, you know, not that good. Oh, dear Lord. What is the over-under for next weekend, boys and girls, for the first wreck? Oh, it's next weekend. Ugh. Yuck. I didn't even know that. I'm not a flight sim guy. I would. Yeah, who knows how long it's going to take for Volmod. I'm not going to wait for it. And I'm not necessarily going to update to it when it does release. It depends on where we're at and what we're doing. I'm going to say the over-under. This is just hypothetical, you know, just talking. 43 car field next weekend, next Saturday. Over-under for the first wreck. I have to say at least lap 1. I think it's going to be under, though. Yeah, I don't want it to happen that way, but, you know. I'm going to also be sure, you know, tonight when we stream and then before the race next week, I'm going to be sure to say, hey, I have people who are admins who are in this race as well as watching, and they will kick anyone if they feel that something was done deliberately. No ifs, ands, or buts. Oh yeah, no doubt, Diesel. No doubt at all, man. Been trying to get out there for 3 years, and you finally got a chance to go. Plus, your brother lives out there, so it's kind of a good vacation. No doubt. Where is it? Where's it being held? I've got RC planes from my time at working at Horizon Hobby, so I've got an F4U Corsair, a Sport Cub, and an Apprentice That's a 54-inch wingspan, I think. Windsor, Connecticut. Wow. That's kind of an odd place to have it, if you ask me. I mean, what's so... Is that just where like the club is at or something? Why Windsor? That's different. I can't quite see too well, but I see Daddy. So hello, Daddy. How you doing? The Daddy edit. It's from my in chat here. It's showing up as bright green.
So how do you handle your admin duties while you're streaming? You log in the admin and log out?
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
That's
Daddy edit. That's better. Yeah. That's just one thing freaking dumbass Giants. Started at the Air Museum out there at Bradley Airport.
Man, the thing that I hate the most is the fact that the password for the server and everything is right there on screen. Within the menu system and not on its own button.
Yeah. Well, I got lucky here because I put up that I hit escape when I went to go quit, and I backed out again. And luckily, the screen I was on wasn't the screen with the password.
I had to change the password once a week because I go scanning. Well, I go changing through the pages and inadvertently go over it, you know. And I'm like, I don't have to deal with that stuff in single player when I'm playing for me. Or I don't have to worry about it when I'm playing for me.
Yeah, sometimes I just sit here and kind of scratch my head and, you know, what were you guys thinking when you did this or didn't do this? You know, not being able to log out of being admin in-game. You have to quit all the way back to the main screen. Same for your settings and your options. Why do I have to go all the way to the back, to the front page, in order to do anything?
I don't think they think about what it's like to play the game as a consumer.
Yeah, I don't. You got me. Am I connected? Yes, I am. Well, and the thing is just like, well, wait a minute, you've gone through Farm Sim 13, Farm Sim 15, now here you are on 17, and you still haven't done that. I don't think it's a matter of them thinking about it or not. I'm betting they think they really don't need to do it. They don't see a reason.
Well, I think multiplayer has always been an afterthought.
Oh, where are you going? That's not the side you need to be on. I say left and he goes right. What the hell are you smoking?
All right, man, I'm going to jump out and go talk to some other folks. Y'all have a good day.
All right, yeah, we'll catch you later. That's a little ass backwards, huh? Go right, you gotta go left. Yep, I'm gonna get this field done here and then probably wrap it up. I don't know how long I'll be, half hour maybe. Come back with some PUBG. Do that for 3 hours or so. And then back again at 7 o'clock tonight, Central Time. It's 12:43 right now. Come back again tonight. Oh, see, it's left there. But if you're in the follow person, it's backwards. Go figure. And then come back at 7 o'clock tonight and do some iRacing. I still gotta find time. I think after PUBG I'll do it, is work on the skin. Get that painted up. And then next week, for the main events, I might just do a complete total custom job on it. Not use one of the skins or templates that comes with the car.
Can I get a witness from the congregation?
Farmer DK, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Yep, just answered that one. Yeah, we're running with the circa 2013 COT cars. Well, the help was backwards, that's all. And then I'll drop corn on this field here. And that will be able to fill my bunker up when that's done. Put half of that into the fuel production and then put the rest in the digestates. Yeah, I need to get back to a schedule here with the iRacing. I haven't been doing too many truck races as of late, so I need to get back on the track. And next season, after this season ends, I plan on doing Indy racing as well. So I've got to buy tracks for that, buy the car, skin that one up. I mean, it's fun doing the trucks, but you know, I want to do more just than that. And I think Indy racing would be a good opportunity for it. He does have the K&N, so it's very well possible. I don't know what his skin is, if he uses the Mr. Moose skin for it or not. He said, I think it was yesterday or day before, he finished third. Yeah, soybean just doesn't produce a whole lot. Yeah, I haven't done K&N for a while, actually. Now, if this race here next weekend goes off well, I mean, I'm already thinking I'll end up doing another race later on this year, but we'll see how it goes. You know, I'd like to do more. There was actually even talk of doing a series. So, you know, we'll see what evolves from this. A lot of money is going to be getting dished out, so if you guys are watching right now and you got iRacing, watch tonight. I'll be handing out some iRacing credits for anyone that's wanting some. If you guys know anyone that likes iRacing or has iRacing and would be interested in some credits, by all means, you know, share the info with them. There we go. And then I might take tomorrow off. I already upset the wife this morning. She woke up, came out here. Are you recording? I said, yep, I'm streaming. She was, oh, I was going to come over here and just sit down and watch TV and just hang out. I'm like, yeah, I'm streaming. It sucks doing this in the living room. That's why I'd love to have a studio, but, you know, there's no funds for that, so put up a studio down in the basement, and then I'm sure I'll get the whole, you know, I never see you, you're always downstairs line. So it's a catch-22. No, I'm not in the doghouse, although I might be, I don't know. She left a little while ago, said she was going to town. She sounded all pissed off about it. Yeah, I'll bring this guy around here, offload up to this turn. No, I could definitely use a computer room. Put something together down in the basement, but, you know, there's none of that stuff there for that. I have to run electrical for it, and have to remodel a certain area in the basement to get that to work right. And A lot of work, soundproofing, all that stuff. And it's all stuff I can do. But, you know, that's a nice little project. And to be quite honest, the return from both Twitch and YouTube don't justify it. But I'll probably record a couple ATS videos tomorrow, have those out next week. Oh, I understand all about the soundproofing. There's lots of different choices out there for that, but you know, I'm not worried about that, to be honest. You know, it's you know, sealing the basement because there's certain spots around between the floor and the wall where water will seep up after a heavy rain because the drain tile can't keep up with it or something. You know, so I've got to throw some basement sealer down there. You know, the basement has flooded in the past, and so, you know, some of the wood from the makeshift walls that are already down there have to get removed. So out with the old 2x4s and in with new stuff. And then there's also, you know, insulation that I'll have to put down there so, you know, I can try to keep the temperature somewhat decent. Humidity, ventilation, you know, there's all that stuff I'm going to have to put into it. So, a lot of work to be done in order to make it a proper room. And yeah, I can just throw up walls and leave it at like that, but, you know, the basement needs to get remodeled. I mean, but I can always get like a foam board, you know, 1 inch thick or something. That's something's better than nothing, you know. Insulation itself, I already plan on putting stuff on the walls too, so that'll help. You know, I got some sports memorabilia, things like that, jerseys, and, you know, stuff I already plan on putting up. So, you know, there's multiple ways to soundproof a room. Cut down on echo and things like that. So, I mean, I'm not really worried about that. But that's in due time. You know, maybe I'll pair that along with the whole computer desk build. You know, so when I do the desk, I'll also do the room, so that way I have somewhere good to put it other than putting it right here in the living room again. So I know she'd like to have the living room back. She doesn't like watching TV if I'm on the computer. It doesn't matter. She doesn't do it if I'm recording or streaming. So I could be sitting here, you know, just talking to the guys on Discord, and she'll end up turning off the TV and go into the bedroom and watch TV there. You know, talk too much. No, I need to go buy one, though. That's tonight, isn't it? Powerball? It's over 300 million or something, close to 4. $337. It'll probably go up. I was holding down control the ASUS GPS as I was talking about the Powerball, 337 million.
I miles I heard was 37. Like, what the hell is he talking about?
Yep. Yeah, guy probably lost his ticket. That's not unheard of. People lose winning tickets all the time. Scratch-offs, all that stuff. Unfortunately for me, I live in a small town, so there's no gas station here. So in order for me to go and get a ticket, I have to drive 10 minutes away to a gas station. So let's see, 1 o'clock right now. If I come back at 1:30 or 2 o'clock, I'll end up streaming until about 5 at the latest. Still leaves me 2 hours to work on a skin. Yeah, so I'll finish this row off here and end up wrapping this up. And then maybe get myself some lunch or something. And then I will be back live here within the next hour. Playing some PUBG, either at single, duo, or squad. We'll see. See if I can grab Moose. He's over on Farm Sim right now. So, there we go. All finished. Time to wrap this up, offload into this guy, and then I'm going to shut this down. So, I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you back here very soon. If you're not following me on Facebook, go ahead and like CasketMan20 so you guys can keep up to date on what is going on, what is released, what I'm doing, and when I'm doing it. Same thing over on Twitter, CasketMan20. And, yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys later on, or tonight. Thanks for watching.